Welcome to ADHD or Life, a couple's perspective. Join us, Adam and Donna, as we navigate the ups and downs of living with ADHD in a relationship. With no holds barred discussions and real life stories, we explore the journey of questioning ADHD and ask, is it ADHD or just life?
Hi and welcome to this week's bonus episode of Is It ADHD or Life?
Hacks and helps.
No, stop that. I've just got a couple of quick things this week.
We've got big news though.
Big news, yeah, very big news. The right to choose, which we spoke about on other bonus episodes.
Just remind us what that is again.
It is if you go through, you've caught me off guard.
Sorry.
It can save the waiting time basically of the NHS if you go through the right to choose programme to get diagnosed. And there's letters that you can send to your GP and you can get referred through the right to choose so that you've got the right to choose who diagnoses you.
Right, okay.
And it should take away at least some of the waiting time.
Okay. Is it a charity or is it?
No, it's just a... I don't know.
Sorry,
No,
it's not a charity.
It's not a charity.
Right,
no,
okay.
it's a... I don't know, like a...
Company?
No, it's not a company either. It's like a... I want to say like a law thing.
Oh,
like
right,
a
okay,
rule.
sorry,
It's not
right, okay.
It's not... Right to choose in a company, it's an option.
Right,
So
right, I get it
that's
now.
what... Yeah.
Okay.
So I said that I was going to be a big boy and email the doctor, and I did because I seen a video who, I'm going to get the name up, who said that there was a new company called Care ADHD,
Okay.
and the waiting times at the time were like 7 days
That's amazing. What, 7 days for when the doctor gets back to you?
to get diagnosed.
You would then go to assessment?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
That was at the time. But they did say that because people are just hearing about it, it will get more and more.
Yeah.
But I thought, right, I'm gonna try this again. So I got in touch with the doctor. I messaged them saying that, look, I've messaged a couple of times about this right to choose, and I've got this new company now. I've attached a letter to you, and I've attached the referral form. All you've got to do is fill in the referral form and email it to this company. That's all I've got to do.
Because the first time he was really adamant that he had nothing to do with them, and he didn't even know what it was and stuff, isn't it? Yeah, pretty rude to you.
Yeah. So this time a different doctor phoned me, and she says, "Look, I had never heard of this, but I've spoken to a colleague who knows about it, and we can do it for you. We'll send the referral over
That's
for you."
amazing.
And as far as I'm aware, they've sent the referral over. Obviously, I thought that I would have got an email the next day.
Yeah.
I've been standing at the front door every time a postman comes during the week, but it's I've since been on their website, Care ADHD, and the waiting times went up to maybe 5 or 7 weeks.
Still, though.
5 or 7 weeks is nothing. I've been sitting for a year and a half, never heard a thing from the NHS.
So what happens now then? So who does the doctor refer you to?
So the doctor refers me to this Care ADHD for the assessment.
Right, okay.
Now, the doctor also got back in touch to say that you can get assessed through them and we'll accept it. However, we won't be able to deal with your medication. If you get assessed through them and you get medication, you've got to go through them, which will mean paying private or whatever.
Okay, just a medication bit.
Yeah,
right.
But it's like £1,000 for your assessment.
Yeah.
So if you can even save that side of things, then it's massive. It's absolutely massive, and I'm really hoping that it will get. I'm excited about it.
Me too.
I
think just a peace of mind for you as well, and just to like.
What if they say I've not got it? Oh, the egg on my face.
Can you imagine? Maybe it's me.
So yeah, that is massive news, and I will put links again in the description for this new company that's come up. I imagine, I know there's been a difference in a week of the waiting times because I've had such a surge of people.
Yeah.
It's amazing the problem there is that there's that many people that want diagnosed but can't get it. It's very sad.
Do you know, can I just, sorry, interrupt there quick. So in school, if your child is in year 9, for example, and you say, I want a testing thing, they'll probably have left school by the time it comes back. It's mental, isn't it? So by the time we get to GCSEs, they wouldn't have that diagnosis, so they wouldn't get help with the, do you know what I mean?
It's crazy, isn't it? How can, it's as if it's not a thing. People don't, it makes me quite angry. Yeah. But yeah, it's exciting, and I will leave links to basically go for it, get on it. I found it on TikTok.
Yes.
Sorry, it was. I just apologise to Mike. I seen it. Somebody shared it on TikTok, so I highly recommend getting this new company, sending it to your GP. Our GP, it was just a message. I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah.
Also, you don't need to phone them. That's even better.
Magic.
So yeah, we'll keep you updated on that.
Cool.
The other thing was this week there's been quite a big decision. That I've had to take, and I have killed myself over this decision for weeks and weeks. Yeah, and it really made me think about when I used to get the CBT therapy.
Okay.
And about anxiety and worrying about stuff, and we've spoke before about how you worry about stuff and you've got to split it into what's true and what's not. And it reminded me of a sheet that I had when I done CBT, and I'm going to put
what's CBT again?
Cognitive behavioural therapy.
Amazing, thank you.
There's another one, DBT, where you've got to do stuff with your eyes and tap your hands at the same time.
I'd love to watch that.
I'm into it. Yeah. But it was a form that I remember doing, and it just came into my mind because I've went over this situation in my head. I've imagined every scenario of the worst outcomes that could have came from this.
I've lived it as well.
Yeah, and it's been horrible. And I've done it now, and it was all right. It was fine. Everything's fine. So it's the anxiety part of it, and this form is basically, what's the situation, what's going on in your mind, what did you feel during the situation, and then what actually happened. And so you then evaluate with the difference between what you were expecting and what actually happened. And I think that's really important. I try and do that. That was years ago I done that, and it still comes into my head a lot to think about what's actually happening, how you're dealing with it, and then what actually happened.
Right, okay. Yeah. So did you do that a lot?
I do it a lot in my head. Not as much as I should, because if I'd done it, I wish I wrote stuff down, but I don't. I don't write stuff down. I had those worksheets.
Yes, you do. You write stuff down once in a month.
I never done any of the worksheets when I was doing the CBT, but it's always in my head. I try, if I feel myself getting stressed out about something, then I'll try and say, this is what I'm imagining, this is how I'm feeling, what's actually going to happen. Yeah. Or actually 9 times out of 10 it'll be after it. I'll look back at it and I think, like in doing this work thing, this is what we've just went through for the past few weeks. This is what actually happened, and this was the outcome. So
it's almost like, was it worth going through all that stress?
Yeah.
Just do it next. But it's not like it's easy said than done, is
it?
It
is, but I always try and keep that.
But if it helps someone,
so that's my hack and help for this one.
It's nice, isn't it? Yeah. It's got a ring to it.
So that was it, just a quick one. Amazing. Very exciting. I might have ADHD.
Brilliant. Don't forget to follow us on our socials, ADHD or Life Pod. Yeah, on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.
Try Twitter for a laugh. Only one answer.
Yeah. And email us, send any emails to adhdorlife@gmail.com.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and send any ADHD good, bad and ugly stories to adhdorlife@gmail.com.